Hi everyone, I'm Jose.
I'm Michaela. We are twin flames. Oh God.
We are a lot of things.
We're twin flames in Harmonious Union, and I'm a master certified ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe.
I'm a certified ascension coach with Twin Flame Universe too.
Yes, and today we are here to talk to you guys about a very cool topic about how to recognize your true twin flame. And we have 8 signs for you today on our paper here.
The same paper.
Yeah, to help you guys get clear on recognizing your true twin flame. This is obviously a pretty important topic, and like a lot of people ask about this.
Yeah, so today we are going to go a little more in depth with 8 signs that indicate that this person is your actual twin flame. You know that the revelation process of true twin flames and the revelation of your true twin flame is a process, is a spiritual achievement. We have other videos in our channel explaining, why it's a process, why it's important to take it one step at a time. But these signs are a clear indicator that you are in the right path.
Yeah, and they can help you in determining this person as your true twin flame.
Or
not. Yes. And these are, based on what we have learned with Jeff and Shaleia, our teachers. They, in their book, Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover, they have a pretty clear, in-depth list about, what are signs of a true twin flame and what are signs of a false twin flame.
Yeah.
And that's a great place to start too. And what we have experienced, and this is based off of our experience, everything that they shared about twin flames and how to recognize your twin flame is true for us. And so this is our version of the signs based on that and our personal experience. One thing before we start that's really important to know is that no one can confirm your twin flame for you. It's a very common question, and there's a lot of twin flame people out there that say they can confirm someone is your true twin flame or not, but the truth is only that's between you and your divine self, and the divine is that revealing process, and the only way that you can know who is your true twin flame is you walk this path. And these 8 signs that we have for you today are meant to help you have a roadmap and have something to base have some direction to base your process off of. And for us, we didn't know we were true twin flames until we healed all the blocks we needed to heal. We took this spiritual path, and so that's what these signs are here to help you do too. So we'll go ahead and get started with the signs. So sign number 1 is your spiritual path points directly to them. Yeah,
I think this is a very critical one, and it's the reason that maybe most of you started the spiritual path with the twin flame journey, or knowing about twin flames and all of this. And it is because the true nature of twin flames is very spiritual, and that's why when you take the spiritual path, is unavoidable that at some point you meet them, and if you continue the spiritual path, is unavoidable that you achieve union with them. It's a science, it's a process. But if you are moving forward, if you are aligning yourself with who you are, with your life purpose, your soul design, everything is so natural that your twin flame is going to appear in your reality.
Yeah, and something that I learned is that as you do clear your blocks, both of us had false twin flame experiences, and so there's a difference between a false twin flame coming into your life and kind of awakening you to this deeper desire that you have for your ultimate lover, and the difference between your spiritual path literally leading you directly to your twin flame. For me, they were kind of parallel journeys. Is my false twin flame was leading me to my true twin flame, and all of the spiritual work that I did led me directly to meeting you. There's a difference, there. And it's every lesson that you learn, every block that you heal, and challenge you complete, it points you directly to this person over and over and over again, not just once or twice. And your true spiritual path will never lead you away from this person. So, yeah. Number 2. Number 2 is they match your love list completely, immediately, as you become those things as well. And if you don't know what the love list is, we'll link our video about that. And again, it's in Jeff and Shaleia's book, Twin Flames: Finding Your Ultimate Lover. Yeah. This is a very important tool in identifying your true twin flame. This is one of the number one ways that you identify your true twin flame. Yeah. And it's basically like, just a short summary is like, you write down all of your qualities that you desire in your perfect partner. And that is your twin flame, because you were created with those values too. Like, that is you. Yeah. And like, the divine created your twin flame to embody those qualities. So your love list is important. Yeah. And it's also important that you embody them too. Yes. Because, for example, if you want your twin flame, for example, to be very committed to something or to you, and you are not really committed to yourself, you know, you can improve in that area. It's an invitation for you to, oops, I really desire this, so I must become this to have that. Right. Like, like you have to make the choice to embody those qualities too. And it's really just your values. Yeah. And like, for us, when we met, like, my false twin flame, like, you know, embodied almost none of my love list. And I thought that was me. You know, I was like, oh, well, I must just have a lot of blocks to these things. Maybe one day he'll embody these. But once I let all of that go and like learned the twin flame, or the false twin flame lesson, and we got, you know, we started to compare our love lists. Like, he matched every single point immediately, just in that initial like conversation that we had. And I was like, whoa. Like, it's not just like a myth. Like, your twin flame really embodies every single point. It's actually true. Like, the ones that maybe they don't embody, like for you, it's like you're still developing. You know, like for us, like having a strong financial foundation was a big value, and that's something both of us have actively been working on. And so maybe neither of us had that developed, but like, you have the desire. Yeah, it's about having the value. Like, for example, if you also have this desire of, to be like wealthy or whatever. I want my twin flame to be successful, basically. Maybe your twin flame is not in the place, you know, success, but they have the drive, they have the value, they have the desire, and you need to look there, not in the external world or, you know, nothing like that. Is, do they want this? Are they choosing this? Are they exactly? Are they moving towards this? There are fire in their hearts, because with my false twin flame, zero ambition, zero motivation, and I was like, man, I just must have a lot of blocks. But no, I was just the wrong person, you know. And so when I met you, I was like, oh, like, how refreshing, you know, like, you care about your life, and you want to do something for the world. So that was cool. So that's it's number 2. Number 3 is, they get closer to you as you heal your blocks. So it's kind of similar to number 1, but like more specific, that you know, your twin flame will always come closer and closer to you as you're sincerely and genuinely healing your blocks, never further away, you know. And sometimes that may look like, you know, like this does happen where, you know, your twin flame blocks you or whatever, but when you're sincerely healing and overcoming those blocks that come up, like, they will always come closer to you. There will always be a shift. They come closer after you heal the block. You know, it's not, oops, they blocked me, they are not. No, heal that and see what happens. Like, truly heal it. Truly heal it and truly learn the lesson that they are presenting to you. And it's going to be very clear to you. Yes. And if you're not sure if you've healed the block completely, you know, work with us. Hire an ascension coach. Like, get help, you know, so we can help you like clear the block, you know, make real progress in getting clear here. So number 4 is that they make the same core choices as you. And that's very important. Your twin flame will always make the same core choices as you. Yeah, and these 2 points are because you are one, and your twin flame is not going to live life separately in a way. Right. You are meant to be one and live one life, and this is why as you heal, they come closer, because you are one. The closer you are to yourself, the closer they get, because they are you. It's like, if you want a deeper relationship with your twin flame, deepen your own relationship, and they will come close for sure. Right, and this is like something that you want to just keep reinforcing in your mind, because this is the part where people struggle, is actually seeing that your twin flame is one with you. They're not separate from you. Yeah. They make the same core choices, even if it looks like on the outside they're doing something completely opposite. On the inside, like, if you choose your healing journey and you're choosing to heal your blocks, you're choosing your spiritual path, they are too, and they're doing their job in your life as your divine mirror by showing you where the work is for you. And there's a reason why you are the one that was led here to this spiritual teaching and not them. And so it's your job, it's your responsibility. And again, like as you are truly healing these blocks, you're going to notice that they always were making the same core choice as you all along. They wanted the same thing, you know? Yeah. So number 5, and this kind of leads right into it, is that they have the same vision for their life as you, and when you are together, you have a deep sense of purpose. And I put in parentheses, sometimes healing about purpose must be done. But yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this is very important, and this is one of the, I will say, the most amazing things about being with your twin flame is that you never outgrow them in a way. You are always in the same place, and it doesn't matter how crazy your dream life looks like or how ambitious you are always in the same page, and you are always aligned to become that. In my experience, I have never met anyone that supported all my visions, all my dreams, all my everything, or all the aspects of myself. All of them aligns perfectly with her. There is nothing that I need to sacrifice or to leave behind. All of it is supported. And yeah, the healing must be done. And this is because maybe you don't have clarity. You don't know what you really want, and you need to have a conversation about it. You need to, hey, let's discuss what do we want in life, or what is our purpose. It requires communication.
Yep, and the purpose part is really important because your purpose as a twin flame union is one of the core reasons you come together. And this is something that you'll learn in Jeff and Shaleia's work, is that if you have no desire, motivation, or you don't intend to live your purpose, then it's not compassionate for you to be with your twin flame, because there's so much energy in the twin flame union, and if you're not channeling that into the proper place, which is your purpose, like it won't be compassionate for you to be together. Like you will fight all the time, you will there's just like so much energy, it's not comfortable or compassionate. So yeah, like there's so much purpose in coming together. This is why, you know, everyone says like twin flame missions, and like you know, it's true, like you and your twin flame have a very specific purpose. And that becomes clear, very clear, as you get clear on your life vision together, and you know, and if you're not with your twin flame now, then you can get clear on that on your own. Make sure you're very clear there, and clear on what you want to do, like what is the gift you want to give to the world. And that's a pretty big step in identifying your true twin flame. So number 6 is that they bring up your deepest wounds, traumas, and your fears, all to be healed.
This is the funny part.
Yeah, and everyone, you know, experiences this, and you can experience this with your with a false twin flame too, but it's different. You know, like your true twin flame is really bringing up your deepest, innermost stuff, you know, to the surface as your mirror.
There is nothing that you can really hide from your twin flame, because they are one with you, and the reflection, the mirroring, is going to be very honest. It's going to be very straightforward.
Sometimes not very polite.
Yeah, sometimes not very polite or comfortable, you know? If you get blocked, okay, it's fine.
Or they tell you to fuck off.
Or I don't like you.
or all these things. Like it happens, but the thing is, like, it's not personal. If this person's your true twin flame, they love you at the core.
And this doesn't mean that you get involved in an abusive relationship. There is a difference. You heal what they are showing to you. You heal that within yourself. How are you feeling about it?
And if there's any form of abuse at all,
that's not a twin flame
thing. You know, like abuse is not something you have to tolerate because you think someone's your twin flame. Like if you're being abused or mistreated or disrespected in any way, put a boundary up, and you know, work on whatever it is that came up for you there, you know, and realize you deserve more. And if this person's your true twin flame, like you always come back together, but you never have to stay with your twin flame at the expense of yourself.
No, sometimes putting a boundary is killing the pattern.
So it doesn't matter who they are, like, and like again, like as they do bring up your fears, but the difference between a true twin flame and a false twin flame is that when you heal these core things, you come closer, you know, you come into union.
This is the most challenging part, I guess, of the twin flame dynamic, is the mirroring part.
Right.
And that's why,
Mm-hmm.
exactly, and that's why it's crucial to have the right tools
Yeah.
to learn the mirror exercise, have the support,
Get a coach.
join the school from Jeff and Shaleia. That's how we did it,
Mm-hmm.
and where we learn to really apply the inner work and learn how to basically heal everything in our life.
Yeah, and how to align our consciousness and our thinking and our whatever our choices with union and with love, you know, and that's a key there. So we'll move to number 7, is that they only support you in being your divine self.
Yep.
They do not support you in your illusions. They do not respond to games, manipulation, or control, and they only recognize the true you. This is very true. You know, like in many soulmate relationships, even some of your parents may have had this dynamic that you can kind of like manipulate your partner or like play games of control with them to get them to do what you want them to do. Well, that does not work with your twin flame. You'll find, it's like the most repelling thing you can possibly do is manipulate them, you know, and try to be your false self. Like, they don't respond to that. They're only going to respond to the authentic you. And if there's anywhere you're not being authentic, then they're going to show you that. Yeah, and then when you're finally like past that, you'll see that it brings them closer. Like, they don't want anything but the real you.
Exactly, and that is a very good thing.
It's very good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and like it's unattractive when your twin flame is not making sense.
Yep.
And it annoys you, and so you want to call it out. And so of course, like if you're still in the healing phase, sometimes it looks like you get blocked or you know you get disciplined by them, but it's only because they actually love you and they want you to be who you really are inside. And so, yeah.
Yep.
So there's that, and the final. Sign is that they trigger a deep awakening and life change in your reality.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, this is an awakening. This is an ascension path first and foremost.
Yeah, this is very related to the last point. Because I remember when I started this journey, I was like, okay, I'm getting my twin flame, but oh my god, everything changed. Like, all my life started to change. My relationships, my way of looking at life, the way that I was living, you know, that causes an awakening. I remember being so looking for information, like, what is happening to me? You want to know more. And that is like, you know, true spiritual seeker. Like, you are awakened to something and you want to know what is that something. And that something is your union, your divine self, the divine. That's the thing that attracts you so much.
Yep. Yeah, and like all of these kind of points are kind of revealing a core truth of this journey, that this is it's a spiritual path first, you know, your twin flame union. So your spiritual journey is the answer, you know, taking the journey, becoming the person that you desire to be with, you know, but you know, your twin flame will complement that. So yeah, it's our 8 signs. So is there anything else you'd like to share?
Nope.
Well, if you do need help, of course, with your twin flame journey, you can visit us at twinflameperfectunion.com at any point. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our further content to help you get into your harmonious union with your twin flame.
Yep.
And check out all of our links and resources below, and you'll find out everything you need there for your twin flame journey. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.